Hello and welcome to the forest of Charlotte, North Carolina, also known as my backyard. So I hope you guys appreciate the authenticity of these videos, because sometimes, or actually a lot of times, I don't live at the studio and I can't get into a formal production environment, but I want to give you guys the news from home, so here we go. Carolina Panthers have made their roster cuts to get down to the 53-man roster. I'm going to go through this list and I'm going to quickly talk about a few highlights and wrap this up for you guys. So Carolina Panthers have made all their necessary moves. First up will be the terminated vested veterans. So we're going to take a look here. We have Stevie Brown, safety out of Michigan, Kyle Love, defensive tackle out of Mississippi State. Those guys were terminated vested veterans, which means they can immediately sign with anybody they want because of how long they've been in the league. The other guys that are on waivers, which means they will have to clear waivers before the Carolina Panthers can pick them up. Last year they did that. They put Brandon Wegher on the 53-man roster because they were afraid that he wouldn't last through the waiver period. This year they chose differently, but I'm gonna go through this list in order, at least the order that they sent it out to the media. So that is Marcus Ball, safety, Brian Belchin, linebacker, Eric Kroom, defensive tackle, Travell Dixon, safety, Kiaris Garrett, wide receiver, Marcus Lucas, tight end, Arthur Miley, defensive end, Zach Sanchez, cornerback, Bo Sandlin, tight end, Jalen Simmons, running back, Robert Thomas, defensive tackle, Eric Wallace, tight end, Larry Webster, defensive end, Brandon Wegher, running back, David Yankee, guard, Lou Young, cornerback. So those guys have to clear waivers first. Reserved injured player, Ben Jacobs, linebacker, Kevin Norwood, wide receiver, Jordan Rigsby, tackle. And then also suspended. We did get a suspended player that was announced today. That was Chris Scott. He's a guard, been in the league for 5 years out of Tennessee. And we also have a statement that I'm going to share with you guys from the league, which is basically saying that he was suspended for violating the performance enhancing substance policies of the NFL. So he'll be suspended through the first 4 games of the NFL season. That makes him eligible to return October 3rd, Monday, following the game against the Atlanta Falcons. So a few things. Obviously, some of these guys will be brought back on the practice squad. Again, everybody but Stevie Brown and Kyle Love will have to clear waivers before they come back. And also an observation is that Dave Gettleman has now released players that he drafted, and that's something that he hasn't done before. But I think he's gambling that he could bring these guys back, and congratulations to all those guys that didn't make it, and certainly best of luck to the guys who have made it. I will be back in the locker room tomorrow for the first day, or I should say Sunday, for the first day of practice with this new 53-man roster. We'll also start to see that practice squad come to life tomorrow as well, and I'll bring that information to you guys. So this is Chris Jenkins reporting for CharlotteVibe.com.